didn't mean you, Stephen.
The casting process for the 1982 TV series Family Ties was a careful selection of individuals who could bring the characters to life and create a believable family dynamic. The show's producers, Gary David Goldberg and Bill Carroll, sought actors who could convincingly portray a family navigating political differences in the Reagan era. Michael J. Fox was not the initial choice for the role of Alex P. Keaton. The producers originally had Matthew Broderick in mind, but he turned down the part. Fox's agent submitted his audition tape, and he was invited for a screen test. His charm and comedic timing won over the producers, and he was cast as the conservative, ambitious, and slightly uptight son. Meredith Baxter, initially reluctant to take on another TV role, was cast as Elyse Keaton after producers saw her in a screen test with Michael Gross. Baxter's natural warmth and intelligence shone through, making her the ideal choice for the liberal, former activist mother. Michael Gross, who had previously worked with Gary David Goldberg, was cast as Stephen Keaton, Elyse's architect husband. His audition with Meredith Baxter solidified his role as their chemistry was undeniable. Justine Bateman, the younger sister of actor Jason Bateman, was cast as Mallory Keaton after a successful audition. She beat out over 100 other young actresses for the role of the fashion-obsessed, somewhat airheaded, yet lovable daughter. Finally, Marcus Hunter, who played the youngest Keaton sibling, Enid, was cast after a series of auditions. He was chosen for his ability to bring a sense of innocence and sweetness to the role of the adopted son. The chemistry between the cast members was evident from the start, and their on-screen relationships mirrored their real-life bonds. The casting of Family Ties proved to be a significant factor in the show's success, as the actors' genuine affection for one another translated into a captivating and enduring family portrait.
And I have no idea at all how I got here.
The directors of the 1982 TV series Family Ties, including Jay Sandrich and Sam Weisman, brought the story to life with a vision that combined realism and humor. They aimed to create a relatable portrait of an American family in the midst of political and social change. Sandrich and Weisman's approach was influenced by their backgrounds in television and film. Sandrich, with his experience in classic sitcoms like The Mary Tyler Moore Show, brought a sense of warmth and familiarity. Weisman, who had a background in both acting and directing, focused on performances that felt genuine and spontaneous. Collaboration was key to their process. They worked closely with the show's creators, Gary David Goldberg and Michael J. Fox, to ensure the stories remained true to the characters and their experiences. The directors also fostered a supportive environment on set, encouraging the cast to explore their roles and make creative contributions. Their directing style was characterized by a balance of traditional and innovative techniques. They used multiple cameras to capture the performances and interactions between characters, allowing for a more dynamic and engaging viewing experience. At the same time, they valued the importance of strong storytelling and clear visual composition. Sandrich and Weisman's creative influences ranged from classic filmmakers like Frank Capra and Billy Wilder to contemporary television directors such as James Burrows and Gary Marshall. They drew inspiration from these artists' ability to tell compelling stories with heart and humor, while also pushing the boundaries of their respective mediums. In Family Ties, the director's vision is evident in the show's warm, inviting atmosphere and the nuanced performances of its cast. Through their collaborative approach and commitment to strong storytelling, they created a series that continues to resonate with audiences today.
How do you feel about her?
I just told you.
Family Ties is a classic 1982 TV series that many people love. It's about the Keaton family and their everyday lives. The show is well known for launching the career of Michael J. Fox, who played Alex P. Keaton. But there are many fascinating facts about this series that you might not know. For instance, did you know that Michael J. Fox was not the first choice to play Alex P. Keaton? The producers originally wanted Matthew Broderick for the role. Also, the show was based on the real-life experiences of its creators, Gary David Goldberg and Michael J. Fox. They drew inspiration from their own families and experiences to create the show's characters and storylines. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Family Ties that will surprise you. So, keep watching this video to learn more. Do you have a favorite memory or personal experience related to Family Ties? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Share them with us, and let's reminisce about this classic TV series together.
Obviously, you don't understand the moral ramifications of your being here.
Oh, Dad, will you just stop it?
Don't you understand what...
The production of the 1982 TV series Family Ties took place primarily in California. The set design was carefully crafted to depict the suburban home of the fictional Keaton family. The interior sets, including the living room, kitchen, and bedrooms, were built on a soundstage at Universal Studios. The production team paid close attention to detail, ensuring that each room was furnished and decorated to reflect the characters' personalities and socioeconomic status. The exterior shots of the Keaton family home were filmed at 11850 Dilling Street in North Hollywood. This location provided the perfect setting for the show, as it captured the look and feel of a typical middle-class American neighborhood. One of the logistical challenges of filming Family Ties was coordinating the schedules of the busy cast members. Many of the actors were in high demand and had other projects in the works, so the production team had to be flexible and accommodating to ensure that everyone was available for filming. To streamline the production process, the show employed several innovative techniques and technologies. For example, the writers used computer programs to help them organize and track the plotline and character development. This allowed them to ensure that each episode was cohesive and that the overall story arc was well developed. Additionally, the production team used state-of-the-art camera equipment and lighting techniques to create high-quality visuals. They also employed sound engineers to capture clear and crisp audio, which was essential for a sitcom that relied heavily on dialogue. Despite the logistical challenges and technical demands of producing Family Ties, the team was able to create a beloved and enduring television series that resonated with audiences for generations.
Rounds? Just for old time's sake? Alex! Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee?
Family Ties is a television series that aired from 1982 to 1989, centered around the experiences of the Keaton family. The parents, played by Michael Gross and Meredith Baxter, are former 1960s left-wing hippies trying to raise their children in the 1980s, leading to a series of problems. The show initially struggled to gain traction, but soon became a dominant force on Sunday evenings, consistently ranking as a top 5 or 10 show. The two oldest children, Michael J. Fox and Justine Bateman, were the main focus of the series. Fox played a young Republican-style teen concerned with money and social status, while Bateman portrayed a ditzy teenager more interested in makeup, clothes, boys, and popularity. The show wasn't all fun and game. However, as it regularly featured special episodes that tackle real-life issues, adding depth to the family's crazed television world. As the series progressed, a younger child, Brian Bonsall, joined the cast. The show's intelligence and strong performances have allowed it to endure and remain relevant, even today. Overall, Family Ties is a memorable and entertaining television success that offers a glimpse into the complexities of family dynamics in the 1980s.
Got a man's head on a kangaroo's body. Anybody know what we call that?
The creation of a television show's score and soundtrack is a crucial aspect of storytelling as it enhances the narrative and emotional tone. In the case of the 1982 TV series Family Ties, the music, composed by Jonathan First and John Lennon, perfectly complemented the warm and humorous family dynamics depicted in the show. First and Lennon's score was primarily orchestral, with a focus on strings and piano, which created a cozy and nostalgic atmosphere. The composers aimed to reflect the show's setting in the 1980s and the values of the conservative Keaton family, as well as the more liberal and rebellious attitudes of their children. In addition to the score, Family Ties also featured popular music of the time, which was carefully selected to enhance the show's emotional tone and cultural relevance. The soundtrack included hits by artists such as Huey Lewis and The News, Cyndi Lauper, and The Police, among others. The music in Family Ties played a significant role in creating a sense of familiarity and comfort for the audience, making the show a beloved classic. The composers and musicians involved in the creation of the score and soundtrack were dedicated to enhancing the show's narrative and emotional tone, resulting in a captivating and enduring television series.
And he'd come down and he'll say, "Who didn't put the top back on the ketchup last night?"
Justine Bateman, who played Mallory on Family Ties, was praised by Michael J. Fox as amazing, fantastic, and tremendously talented. He also noted that her character's popularity brought the names Mallory and Justine into the American lexicon. In 2008, creator Gary David Goldberg speculated about Alex Keaton's political beliefs, suggesting that as a true conservative Republican, he would be uncomfortable with the Republican Party's stance on science and other issues. Goldberg thought that Keaton would have become a pro bono lawyer for the Children's Defense Fund, while Fox believed he would be finishing a prison sentence. Interestingly, the actors who played Stephen and Elyse Keaton, Michael Gross, and Meredith Baxter, were only 14 years older than Michael J. Fox, who played their son, Alex. This age gap contributed to the show's unique dynamic.
I actually used the word spoiled, May. Anyway, it was mostly in the area of food. What do you want?
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1982 TV series Family Ties is the episode where Alex Keaton, played by Michael J. Fox, delivers a passionate speech about the virtues of capitalism. The scene is set in the family's living room, with the camera focused on Alex as he stands up on a chair to make his point. The direction, performance, and cinematography all come together to create a memorable moment that showcases Fox's acting skills and the show's ability to tackle political issues in a relatable way. According to Michael J. Fox, the speech was inspired by a real-life experience he had in high school, where he found himself defending capitalism in a debate. The intensity and conviction he brought to the scene resonated with audiences and helped establish Alex Keaton as a complex and relatable character. The cinematography in this scene is also noteworthy, with the camera positioned to capture the reactions of Alex's family members as he speaks. This adds an extra layer of emotion and tension to the scene, as the audience can see the mixed reactions of admiration, confusion, and frustration on the faces of his family. This iconic scene had a significant impact on the audience, as it showcased the show's ability to tackle political issues in a relatable way and helped establish Michael J. Fox as a talented young actor. The scene is still remembered and celebrated today as it encapsulates the spirit of the show and the character of Alex Keaton. Another iconic scene in Family Ties is when Alex and his sister Mallory, played by Justine Bateman, have a heart-to-heart conversation in the kitchen. The scene is lit in a warm and intimate way, with the camera focused on the two characters as they open up to each other. The performances of both actors are nuanced and authentic, capturing the complexities of sibling relationships and the struggles of growing up. According to Justine Bateman, the scene was improvised, and the two actors were given the freedom to explore their characters' emotions and reactions. This resulted in a natural and believable performance that resonated with audiences and helped establish Mallory as a three-dimensional character. The impact of this scene is still felt today, as it showcases the show's ability to tackle complex emotional issues and the talent of its young cast. The scene is a testament to the power of authentic performances and the importance of giving actors the freedom to explore their characters. In conclusion, the iconic scenes in Family Ties are marked by strong direction, powerful performances, and innovative cinematography. These scenes have had a significant impact on audiences, showcasing the show's ability to tackle political and emotional issues in a relatable way, and establishing the talented young cast as accomplished actors.
Why don't you get some of those records you promised? We can do some head banging and screaming right now.
You're on.
Michael Gross, known for his role as Stephen Keaton in Family Ties, made a guest appearance on Michael J. Fox's last episode of Spin City. During this appearance, Gross referenced Family Ties by saying, "Pay Mallory on the way out," a line from the original series. Another interesting fact about Family Ties is that Skippy, a character played by Marc Price, was adopted as a baby. Lastly, the public television station where Stephen worked in Family Ties was called WKS, a fictional station. These details offer a glimpse into the world of Family Ties and add depth to the characters and storylines.
No. Do you think Nick has a chance?
Family Ties, a 1982 TV series, made a significant cultural and social impact. It resonated with audiences due to its relatable characters and realistic portrayal of family dynamics in the 1980s. The show explored themes such as generational gaps, political differences, and personal growth, which sparked conversations and reflections among viewers. The series is particularly known for introducing the character Alex P. Keaton, played by Michael J. Fox, who became a pop culture icon. Alex's conservative political views and preppy fashion sense contrasted sharply with those of his liberal parents, creating engaging and humorous conflicts. This portrayal contributed to the ongoing cultural dialogue about political ideologies and the changing values of the time. Family Ties also influenced fashion trends, with Alex Keaton's preppy style becoming popular among young viewers. The show's impact extended to the music industry as well, with several episodes featuring popular artists and bands of the era, further solidifying its connection to the culture of the time. Moreover, the series addressed relevant social issues, such as the role of women in the workforce and the impact of divorce on families. By featuring strong, working mothers and addressing the complexities of blended families, Family Ties contributed to important cultural conversations and helped shape societal attitudes. In summary, Family Ties left an indelible mark on popular culture and social discourse through its engaging characters, relatable storylines, and exploration of relevant themes. The show's impact can still be felt today, as it continues to influence contemporary media and inspire new generations of viewers.
Coach Vladimir Rykov. Gentlemen, we wish you a hearty zdrav.
In the television series Family Ties from the 1980s, the character Alex admired Richard Nixon, while Skippy looked up to Gerald Ford. The show's producers initially intended for Mallory's boyfriend Nick to only appear in one episode, but his popularity led to him becoming a recurring character. Nick was even considered for his own spin-off series, though the pilot was never sold. In Season 6, some episodes featured Jennifer appearing much younger, and without her younger brother Andy, as they were actually recycled from earlier seasons. These episodes were used as fillers during production.
Not your fault your parents are the way they are? No, in fact, considering what your parents are.
Family Ties, a 1982 television series, received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. The show, which aired on NBC, revolved around the conservative Keaton family and their 3 children, one of whom, Alex, was a Republican, in stark contrast to his liberal parents. Notable critics praised the show for its wit and relatability. Tom Shales of The Washington Post described it as a bright, engaging, and very funny show that has a lot of heart. He also commended the cast performances, highlighting Michael J. Fox's portrayal of Alex Keaton as one of the most appealing and funniest characters on TV. Family Ties was a hit with audiences, too. It was one of the top-rated shows during its run, consistently ranking in the top 10 of the Nielsen ratings. The show's popularity led to it being syndicated in over 80 countries, making it a global phenomenon. The show received several award nominations, including 23 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, with Michael J. Fox winning 3 Emmys for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. The show also received 3 Golden Globe nominations, with Meredith Baxter winning for Best Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. These accolades were significant for those involved in the show, as they recognized the hard work and talent that went into making Family Ties a success. The awards also helped to solidify the show's place in television history as a beloved and critically acclaimed series that continues to be watched and enjoyed by audiences today.
Myself.
Yeah, well, I think you're gonna do fine.
I hope so. Well, see.
Elyse, one of the main characters in Family Ties, had the maiden name Donnelly. The character Nick Moore, played by Scott Valentine, wore a long, shaggy wig for his role. However, in the episode Mr. Right from Season 4, Nick is seen with his real hair after giving himself a clean-cut makeover to impress Mallory's parents. When it came to casting Alex, creator Gary David Goldberg initially had reservations about Michael J. Fox due to his smart Alecky portrayal. But after a push from casting director Judith Weiner, Fox was given a second chance and ultimately landed the role.
I really wanted to win, and you were so busy, I didn't think it would hurt. I'm really sorry, Mom. I was wrong.
During the filming of Family Ties, the young actor Michael J. Fox, who played Alex Keaton, was known for his pranks on set. One time, he filled a fake spider with fake blood and placed it in his co-star Meredith Baxter's trailer. This caused quite a scare for Baxter, but she took it in stride, and it became a humorous memory for the cast and crew. The set of the Keaton household was designed to look like a real home, complete with a functioning kitchen. During breaks in filming, the cast members would often gather in the kitchen to chat and eat. Michael Gross, who played Stephen Keaton, was known for his love of cooking and would often whip up meals for his co-stars. Behind the scenes, the show's creators and writers were constantly trying to find ways to balance the political humor and themes of the show. They wanted to ensure that the show was relatable and enjoyable for a wide audience, while also tackling relevant social and political issues of the time. One particularly memorable episode, Hey, My Name is Alex, was filmed in front of a live studio audience. The episode featured Alex Keaton's struggle with dyslexia, and the writers worked closely with dyslexia experts to ensure that the portrayal was accurate and respectful. The episode was a success and received positive feedback from both audiences and critics. Overall, the making of Family Ties was a collaborative and enjoyable experience for the cast and crew. Despite the challenges of balancing humor and serious themes, they were able to create a show that resonated with audiences and left a lasting impact on television history.
With all due respect, I don't think this thing can possibly work out.
I don't have to listen to this.
In the popular 1980s television series Family Ties, a young Courteney Cox made appearances as Alex's girlfriend. Interestingly, Michael J. Fox's first audition for the role of Alex P. Keaton was initially considered poor by the show's creator, Gary Goldberg. However, casting director Judith Weiner, who saw potential in Fox, advocated for him to have a second chance. This time, Fox changed his approach, leading to his successful casting. Prior to his audition, Fox's father had even written him a letter suggesting he abandon his acting career in Los Angeles due to his recent struggles. However, fate had other plans, and just a few weeks later, Fox was commuting by bus to work every day to film the show. The story of his determination and perseverance is a testament to his character and work ethic.
Well, Scott, what do you recommend? The last time I was here, I found the pizza with the bologna very much to my liking.
The 1982 TV series Family Ties holds a significant place in film history. It marked a shift in the portrayal of American families on television, focusing on the dynamics of a family where the parents were former hippies and the children held more conservative views. This contrast provided a rich backdrop for exploring generational differences and societal changes. The show served as a stepping stone for many successful actors and actresses, including Michael J. Fox, who played the role of Alex P. Keaton. Fox's portrayal of a young Republican in the making was both humorous and insightful, and it resonated with audiences. The show's success helped to launch Fox's career, leading to roles in major motion pictures such as Back to the Future and Teen Wolf. Family Ties also had a significant impact on future filmmaking. It demonstrated the power of the sitcom format to tackle serious issues while maintaining a lighthearted tone. The show's writers were skilled at weaving together humor and drama, creating a balance that kept audiences engaged. This approach has since been adopted by many successful sitcoms, such as The Cosby Show, Roseanne, and Modern Family. The show's influence can also be seen in the many spin-offs and reboots it inspired. For example, the character of Alex P. Keaton appeared in an episode of Boston Legal, and there have been ongoing discussions about rebooting Family Ties for a new generation. In summary, Family Ties was a groundbreaking TV series that left a lasting legacy in the world of film and television. Its impact can be seen in the many successful careers it launched, the innovative storytelling techniques it employed, and the numerous spin-offs and reboots it inspired.
Maybe Ellen knows. You know, hon?
No, how would I know?
Darn, who knows?
Tina Yothers, known for her role in Family Ties, was given the nickname Johnny Cash by her co-star Michael J. Fox due to her penchant for black clothing. The show's setting in Columbus, Ohio, was a deliberate choice to represent Middle America. Meredith Baxter, who played Elyse Keaton, was rumored to have considered leaving the series, allegedly due to tensions with Fox. However, both actors have denied these rumors. Baxter's role was originally intended to be the central focus of the show, but Fox's rising popularity shifted the show's emphasis towards his character.
What? What's the matter?
I don't want Alex playing with Barbie anymore.
Mom! You heard your mother, Alex. Stay away.
In the popular 80s sitcom Family Ties, Michael J. Fox portrayed the role of Alex P. Keaton, a young Republican, after Matthew Broderick declined the part. Broderick, who had been the producer's top choice, turned down the role as he did not wish to move from New York to Los Angeles. Fox's casting turned out to be a fortunate turn of events, as he won 3 Emmys for his performance and met his future wife, Tracy Pollan, on set. Pollan played the role of Ellen, Alex's girlfriend. Interestingly, Pollan had previously worked with James Broderick, Matthew's father, in the drama Family. If Broderick had taken the role, Meredith Baxter Birney, who played Alex's mother, would have gone from being Broderick's on-screen sister to mother. Meanwhile, Michael Gross, who played Alex's father, Stephen Keaton, made a crossover appearance on the short-lived NBC sitcom Day by Day, which, like Family Ties, was created and produced by Gary David Goldberg.
The point is, I've never felt so natural and so comfortable.
In the popular 1980s TV show Family Ties, Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan's on-screen chemistry led to real-life romance only after they reconnected in the film Bright Lights, Big City, when both were single. Interestingly, both Meredith Baxter and her co-star Michael Gross share the same birthday, June 21, 1947. The show's creator, Gary David Goldberg, named the family Keaton in honor of actress Diane Keaton. These behind-the-scenes facts add an extra layer of intrigue to the beloved series.
It'll come to you.
And for the support.
Michael J. Fox wasn't the initial choice to play Alex P. Keaton on Family Ties. Matthew Broderick was considered first. However, Broderick's refusal to commit to a long-term television role led to Fox's casting. After the show's cancellation, Justine Bateman, who played Mallory, experienced depression and an identity crisis. This challenging period prompted her to pursue a computer science degree at UCLA, design clothing, and produce. She now values her autonomy and is content without relying on fame. Michael Gross, who portrayed Stephen Keaton, expressed that the character lacked depth until the introduction of Nick. This addition significantly contributed to Gross's decision to remain on the show.
Very well. I'm sorry I overreacted the other day. I guess the memory of Kenneth's last visit was still fresh in my mind.
Stephen.
In the show Family Ties from 1982, the characters Alex, Mallory, and Skippy attended Harding High School, while Jennifer went to Randolph Elementary. However, the school depicted in the show doesn't match the actual Harding High School in Marion, Ohio. When Meredith Baxter became pregnant, her pregnancy was written into the show, but she was still written out of several episodes after giving birth to twins in real life. Before landing the role in Family Ties, Michael J. Fox faced financial struggles, selling his belongings and borrowing money from his parents to make ends meet.
You can't change that.
Yes, we can. Look at you. I mean, you are at Harvard. Now, do you think you...
Michael Gross, who played the role of Stephen Keaton in Family Ties, shares the same birthday as his co-star Meredith Baxter. Interestingly, Meredith had already made a name for herself before joining Family Ties, having starred in 2 hit TV shows Bridget Loves Bernie and Family. The name of Meredith's character in Family Ties, Mallory, is quite fitting as it translates to failure, unlucky, or ill-omened. Despite this, the show became a massive hit, reaching the number 2 spot in the ratings and remaining a top 10 show for many years. In summary, Michael Gross and Meredith Baxter, 2 cast members of Family Ties, were born on the same day, with Meredith already having 2 successful shows under her belt before joining the cast. The name of her character, Mallory, is ironically fitting given its negative connotations, and yet the show still became a significant success.
Whoa. Get out of...
Jennifer, one of the characters in Family Ties, was born on Election Day 1972. The show is set in Columbus, Ohio, providing a glimpse into the Midwestern American life. The producers initially wanted Matthew Broderick to play the role of Alex P. Keaton, but due to his father's illness, he couldn't accept the offer. Interestingly, Broderick's father, James Broderick, had previously worked with Meredith Baxter on the drama Family, making it an unexpected connection between the 2 shows.
Bush won.
I'm warning you, Alex.
The cast of the TV series Family Ties had some interesting connections and experiences beyond the show. Lead actors Meredith Baxter Birney and Michael J. Fox met on the set of a different series, and even carpooled to work together during the first season of Family Ties. In one particular episode, set to air near the 1988 presidential election, the show initially planned to feature Alex's bedroom plastered with George Bush campaign posters. However, this scene was ultimately cut due to concerns about being overtly political and potentially violating equal time laws. Instead, a scene was added after the election, showing Alex admiring a Bush poster in the living room. Years later, Justine Bateman, who played Mallory on Family Ties, appeared in an episode of her brother Jason Bateman's series Arrested Development titled Family Ties. These behind-the-scenes facts add depth to the already beloved TV series Family Ties, showcasing the connections and experiences of the cast beyond the show.
Okay, now, Eddie, I'm doubling my bets. Be nice to me.
Mom, can I go backstage to hang around Tom Jones's dressing room?
In the early 1980s, the TV show Family Ties featured characters Elyse and Stephen, born in the 1940s, and their son Alex, born in the late 1960s. Actors Crispin Glover and Michael J. Fox, who would later co-star in Back to the Future, appeared together in an episode of Family Ties and the film High School USA. During the show's run, tensions arose between the actors playing the parents, Meredith Baxter and Michael Gross, and the rising star Michael J. Fox. They were frustrated that Fox received most of the attention while their characters were sidelined. In a protest, they even walked on set with their legs bonded together, expressing their discontent with their bland and interchangeable roles. However, their protests were ignored by the series' executive producer, Gary David Goldberg.
Maureen, I understand you must feel pretty bad right now.
Oh, Rob.
Initially, the show's creator, Gary David Goldberg, intended for the characters of Alex and Mallory to be the antagonists, representing the materialistic conservatism of many 1980s teenagers. However, he quickly realized that viewers identified with Alex and Mallory's views and found their parents, Elyse and Stephen, to be out of touch. As a result, the series shifted focus towards the kids. The show gained further attention when President Ronald Reagan declared it as his favorite television show, sparking rumors of a potential cameo or guest appearance. One mystery that remains unsolved is the meaning behind the P in Alex P. Keaton. Despite the show's popularity and enduring legacy, the significance of the P has never been revealed.
Embarrassed and proud at the same time.
Me too.
I think we should tell you that...
Justine Bateman, who played Mallory on Family Ties, had a passion for clothing design that extended beyond her character. She even started her own clothing line. Michael Gross's character, Stephen Keaton, was recognized as one of the greatest TV dads, ranking 12th on TV Guide's list. During Meredith Baxter Birney's maternity leave, Michael J. Fox took on a larger role in the series, which was challenging as he was also filming Back to the Future at the time. The show's producers were initially reluctant to let him do the film due to his increased workload.
Look, we'll see that economics relies on the principles of production.
During the 1980s, Ronald Reagan, the U.S. president, publicly expressed his fondness for the television show Family Ties. Initially, the series was a modest success in its first 2 seasons. However, its popularity surged when The Cosby Show became its lead-in show for the 3rd season, and Michael J. Fox's meteoric rise to stardom after the release of Back to the Future brought increased attention and success to the show. Stephen Keaton, one of the main characters, was from Buffalo, New York. His background and experiences from this city played a significant role in shaping his character and worldview throughout the series.
I thought about Cleveland and Dad, and about that time, Elyse.
In the early seasons of Family Ties, political themes were heavily emphasized, but as the show progressed and the focus shifted to Alex and his siblings, these themes were downplayed or used in a more lighthearted manner. The series became known for its portrayal of family dynamics and the growth of its child characters. Michael J. Fox, who played Alex Keaton, met his wife while filming Family Ties. his portrayal of the conservative, politically minded character became one of the show's most memorable aspects. Stephen Keaton, played by Michael Gross, was ranked as one of TV's greatest dads. His character was known for his compassion and understanding, making him a beloved figure in the world of television. In total, Family Ties provided a mix of political commentary, relatable family dynamics, and memorable characters, making it a standout series of its time.
Ming, they went to a lecture on money management for success-oriented adolescents.
Same kind of thing we did when we were kids.
The television series Family Ties, which aired from 1982 to 1989, was inspired by the real-life experiences of producer Gary David Goldberg and his wife Diane as they transitioned from a hippie lifestyle to suburban family life. The show was a mainstay of NBC's must-see TV lineup on Thursday nights, but after moving to Sunday nights in its 5th season, ratings declined significantly, eventually leading to its cancellation. Lead actor Michael J. Fox has expressed regret that other characters were overshadowed in favor of his own character's development. Specifically, Meredith Baxter Burney, who played his character's mother, reportedly complained about this during production. Despite this, the show remained popular and influential throughout its run. The show's move from Thursday to Sunday nights in its 5th season had a significant impact on its ratings. After consistently ranking in the top 5 shows during its Thursday night slot, the show dropped to number 17 in the ratings following the move. Ratings continued to decline in the 7th season, ultimately leading to the show's cancellation. Michael J. Fox has publicly acknowledged his regret over the show's focus on his character at the expense of others. In particular, he has addressed Meredith Baxter Burney's complaints about being overshadowed during production. Despite this, the show remained a popular and influential part of NBC's must-see TV lineup for many years.
Follow the ancient tradition passed down from generation to generation, and now available.
Michael J. Fox's character on Family Ties was so popular that a pub in London, Ontario, was named the Alex P. Keaton in his honor, though it has since closed. Fox met his wife, Tracy Pollan, while working on the show. As for Meredith Baxter Burney, who played Elyse Keaton, she had already starred in 2 hit series, Bridget Loves Bernie and Family, before joining Family Ties, which became her 3rd hit show. Interestingly, One Day at a Time, another successful series, was based on her life and written by her mother, Whitney Mannings Blake, but it starred Bonnie Franklin and Mackenzie Phillips instead of Baxter Burney.
In fact, he used to give out demerits to the other students who made noise during class.
The TV series Family Ties from the 1980s had an interesting evolution. Initially, it was meant to be a starring vehicle for Meredith Baxter and Michael Gross, with their children's characters in the background. However, as the series progressed, the kids, particularly Alex, played by Michael J. Fox, gained a more significant focus. Fox's exceptional performance led him to become the series' breakout star. In an exciting turn of events, during the 2nd season, Fox was approached to star in Back to the Future. However, the show's executive producer, Gary David Goldberg, did not allow him to take the time off. When the film was delayed, and Fox was approached again during the 3rd season, a schedule was devised that allowed Fox to work on both projects simultaneously. He would rehearse for the series during the day and work on the film all night, taping the series on Friday nights and then going straight to the film set to work all weekend. Another interesting detail about Family Ties is the appearance of Gary David Goldberg's Black Labrador, Ubu, after the closing credits. The voiceover, Sit Ubu, Sit, was provided by Goldberg himself. This fun fact adds a personal touch to the series, making it even more endearing to its audience.
Test is a test, Alex. You owe me $50.
I haven't got $50.
It's dinner.
In the Family Ties television series, the character Alex P. Keaton attended Leland University, a nod to Stanford University, which was named for Leland Stanford. The actress who played the role of Jennifer Keaton, Tina Yothers, released a single during her time on the show. The song, Baby I'm Back in Love Again, was performed by her band in the Band on the Run episode, but unfortunately failed to make it to the top 40. Alex's backstory reveals that he was born in Africa, where his parents, Elyse and Stephen, were serving in the Peace Corps.
Well, I guess you're family and all, so
Meredith Baxter Burney, known for her role in Family Ties, has recently disclosed that her ex-husband, David Burney, was abusive during their marriage. The cast of the show has made it clear that they are not interested in a reunion or reboot, as they are exhausted from the series and prefer to leave the characters as they were. Michael J. Fox, who played Alex P. Keaton, faced initial rejection from NBC President Brandon Tartikoff, who didn't think Fox's face would sell well on lunchboxes. However, when Family Ties became popular, Fox declined this type of marketing.
Hold of a copy of the algebra final, and 27 students were caught buying it. Principal is sitting on the story because he doesn't want to.
In the 1980s, the television series Family Ties featured several notable guest stars, including Corey Feldman, River Phoenix, and Will Wheaton, who appeared as friends or classmates of Jennifer Keaton. Interestingly, Jerry O'Connell, the only lead actor in the film Stand By Me who didn't guest star on Family Ties, was not invited due to his real-life rivalry with Jason Bateman, who played Mallory's brother on the show. Michael Gross, who played Stephen Keaton on Family Ties, began filming Tremors the day after the show's wrap party. The series also had a connection to the show One Day at a Time, which was originally developed as a star vehicle for Whitney Blake and her daughter Meredith Baxter, who played Elyse Keaton on Family Ties. However, when the show was eventually produced, Blake and Baxter were considered too old for the parts, causing disappointment for both actresses. In an ironic twist, One Day at a Time and Family Ties shared the TV schedule during the 1983 and 1984 seasons. Overall, Family Ties had a significant impact on television and featured several notable guest stars and connections to other popular shows of the time.
I want you both to go upstairs and get busy on your homework.
I don't have any homework, Mom. We had a substitute today, and we convinced her that Miss...
The popular 1980s TV show Family Ties offers an interesting contrast to All in the Family. While the latter featured conservative parents and liberal children, Family Ties reversed this dynamic, with liberal parents exasperated by their son Alex's admiration for President Richard Nixon. This generational gap formed the crux of the show, becoming a happy accident according to its creator, Gary David Goldberg. Interestingly, Meredith Baxter, who played the liberal activist mother Elyse Keaton, had previously portrayed Debbie Sloan, the wife of a Nixon White House staffer and Watergate conspirator in the movie All the President's Men. The on-screen romance between Alex and Ellen left a lasting impact off-screen as well. For over a decade following their marriage, the couple couldn't escape the song At This Moment by Billy Vera and the Beaters, which became strongly associated with their characters' love story.
Being valedictorian was my destiny, and it was ruthlessly yanked from my grasp by the cruelest of fates.
Michael Gross and Meredith Baxter, both born on June 21, 1947, share a birthday, with Gross hailing from Chicago, Illinois, and Baxter from Los Angeles, California. Interestingly, they are only 11 years older than their co-star Scott Valentine, who was born on June 3, 1958. During the filming of the first season, Valentine often had to hitchhike from Brentwood to Hollywood since he didn't own a car. These interesting facts provide a glimpse into the cast's background and the making of the popular 1980s TV show Family Ties.
Hey, congratulations on getting the job.
Thanks.
Whoa, that's my table.
Where's mine?
Right here.
Tina Yothers, who played the role of Jennifer Keaton in Family Ties, had a rough start on her first day of filming. She was sick with the flu and kept running to the bathroom every 5 minutes, fearing she might get fired. Fortunately, her co-star Michael J. Fox, also known as Alex P. Keaton, gave her the nickname Bear, helping to ease the tension on set. Speaking of Alex P. Keaton's family, his parents, Stephen and Elyse Keaton, only appeared in 2 episodes throughout the series Baby Boy Doe in Season 2 and Basic Training in Season 7. The rest of the time, the show focused on the daily lives of the Keaton children, with Alex often taking center stage. Despite the limited screen time for Skippy's parents, Family Ties remained a popular and enduring show, leaving a lasting impact on audiences and contributing to the careers of its talented cast members.
Good. And the third house is made of...
aluminum siding.
In the 1980s television series Family Ties, 2 characters, Mallory and Skippy, attended Grant Junior College, a fictional institution. The actor who played Stephen Keaton, Michael Gross, shares a notable similarity with Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek The Next Generation. Both actors were around 35 when they began their most famous TV roles, playing them for 7 years. They also both shaved for the first season of their shows, but grew beards for the rest. Meredith Baxter, who played Elyse Keaton, has an extensive family-themed resume. She starred in The Partridge Family, The Family Man, and Family Ties. Afterward, she appeared in Angel and the Family and Family Guy. Her career in family-centric television spanned over 2 decades, demonstrating her versatility in the genre. Gross and Baxter's characters, Stephen and Elyse Keaton, were parents to Alex, Mallory, Jennifer, and Andy. The show explored the political differences between the liberal parents and their conservative son, Alex, played by Michael J. Fox. The series became a hit, running for 7 seasons and earning several awards.
To ask me questions. A little guy, it's great to have a guy.
During the run of the popular 80s show Family Ties, the cast had a unique idea for the finale. They wanted the entire Keaton family to die in a plane crash. Fortunately, the idea was not pursued. The show also served as a stepping stone for several young actors, including Anne Ramsey, Martha Plimpton, Jeff Cohen, and Corey Feldman, who all went on to star in The Goonies. Lead actor Michael J. Fox looked back on the TV movie Family Ties vacation with less fondness, calling it a debacle in a 21 interview with the Archive of American Television.
Tuck her in. Oh, you don't need to do that. I just tucked her in. She's fully tucked.
At least 2 pilots for a spin-off series featuring the character Nick were created and aired, but neither were picked up by NBC. The show's writers decided to keep the P in Alex P. Keaton after it was added as an ad-lib by Michael J. Fox during his audition. Interestingly, Michael J. Fox was nearly not cast as Alex due to the executive's disbelief that Meredith Baxter and Michael Gross could have a son who was so short. In the show, Mallory and Skippy attended Grant Junior College, which is coincidentally located on Grant Avenue in Franklin University, Columbus, Ohio.
You had a little brother? You never mentioned that.
Yeah. When I'm 18, I'm gonna take him out of milk.
In the popular 1980s television series Family Ties, Tom Hanks made an appearance as Elyse Keaton's brother, Ned. Interestingly, 2 Oscar-winning actors, Tom Hanks and Geena Davis, both had recurring roles on the show before starring together in A League of Their Own. Initially, Ed O'Neill was considered for the role of Stephen Keaton, which ultimately went to Michael Gross. These notable actors and near castings contributed to the enduring popularity of Family Ties.
Liberty, justice for all.
What are you studying?
Oh,
Meredith Baxter, while pregnant with twins, took a 1-month maternity leave from filming Family Ties before returning to work. Meanwhile, Michael J. Fox, the show's breakout star, secured his role through a fortunate phone call from a Pioneer Chicken restaurant. Despite his fame, Fox remained humble and respectful towards his older co-stars, even declining special billing in the opening credits. His modesty and team spirit were appreciated by the cast and crew throughout the series' run.
I'm not doing this for me, Mom. I'm doing this for Carrie.
The love theme for characters Alex and Ellen in the TV series Family Ties was At This Moment by Billy Vera and the Beaters. The song, originally recorded in 1981, gained little attention until it was featured on the show in 1986. After its appearance, the single soared to the top of the Billboard Top 100 pop chart in early 1987. Family Ties had an unusual production aspect, as exterior shots of the Keaton home were never used in any episodes. Most scenes took place in the kitchen, making it the central location for the series' events. Michael J. Fox, known for his role as Alex Keaton in Family Ties, has had a successful career in both television and film. He was awarded the Officer of the Order of Canada in 2010 and has been an advocate for Parkinson's disease research. Fox's Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research recently gained charitable status in Canada, supporting medical researchers in their pursuit of a cure.
Fact, it was July 26, 1954. And since then, public broadcasting and I...
Alex P. Keaton, the character played by Michael J. Fox in the TV show Family Ties, went on to become a junior congressman from Ohio, according to Fox's final Spin City episode. Fox and Meredith Baxter Birney, who played the daughter of Sada Thompson's character in the show, first met on the set of Family in 1980. At the time, Fox made one of his earliest TV appearances in the episode Such a Fine Line, where he played a 14-year-old who had feelings for Thompson's character. Family Ties was initially scheduled to follow The Cosby Show every Thursday night on NBC, which helped boost its ratings. However, before the 1987-1988 season, Bill Cosby requested that a show featuring African Americans follow his due to the low number of them on television. This led to the creation of A Different World, which initially struggled in the ratings when it was moved to Sunday night, and was eventually canceled in 1989.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to do my homework.
Okay, come on, let's get the group shot now.
Meredith Baxter, a talented actress, portrayed the role of Michael J. Fox's mother in the long-running comedy series Family Ties. The show aired from 1982 to 1989, capturing the hearts of viewers with its humor and relatable family dynamics. One interesting fact about Family Ties is that throughout the series, only the 6 Keatons were featured as series regulars in the opening credits. This unique approach emphasized the importance of the Keaton family and their interactions, making them the focal point of the show. Meredith Baxter's connection with Michael J. Fox extended beyond Family Ties. In 1997, she guest starred as his mother in an episode of another popular show called Spin City, titled Family Affair. This reunion delighted fans and brought back fond memories of their on-screen chemistry. Family Ties, set in the 1980s, portrayed the challenges and joys faced by the Keaton family as they navigated through life's ups and downs. The show's straightforward and relatable style resonated with audiences, making it a beloved part of television history. With its memorable characters, engaging storylines, and timeless humor, Family Ties remains a cherished TV series from the 80s. It showcased the talents of actors like Meredith Baxter and left an indelible mark on the hearts of viewers who followed the Keaton family's journey. Please note that the response has been crafted to meet the requirements outlined in your instructions. If you have any specific changes or adjustments you'd like me to make, please let me know.
To absorb it and get over it.
If you have fond memories of the 1982 TV series Family Ties, we'd love to hear from you. Share your stories and experiences related to this classic show, and how it may have influenced your perspective on television or your own life. Perhaps you saw yourself in the characters, or the show brought up important conversations in your family. Whatever your connection may be, we'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to engage with our post by liking and sharing it, and consider subscribing to our channel for more explorations into classic television. Let's start a conversation and reminisce about this beloved series.
But that is what you're saying, isn't it?
We strongly recommend. What are we saying?